Hello and welcome to the virtual Daffodil Run for Big Brothers Big Sisters. I am Katie Lipsmeyer, your event director and manager of development and marketing for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Hampshire County.
And I'm Jamie Coco with Empowered Social Media and 50/50 Fitness Nutrition, here to kick off the celebration today. We would like to extend some warm wishes to you and your families. The coronavirus has impacted all of our lives in so many ways we never imagined, and we hope that over the next couple hours that we can have some fun together and bring some light.
Thank you for that, Jamie. Yes, the 10th annual Daffodil Run looks different than it normally does. This year we had some big plans for the live event. We moved it from Kendrick Park to the Amherst Town Common, right smack dab in the middle of Amherst. We changed the course slightly so you wouldn't have to run up that steep hill, and if you've run it before, you know what I'm talking about. And we're going to highlight some of our mentors and mentees, our bigs and littles, and in even bigger waves than we ever have before. And we were going to have some delicious food from Bueno Isano and Tandem Bagels and Antonio's Pizza, not to mention the bike valet from our friends at Speed and Sprocket. But this leaves some really exciting things for next year.
Yes, we really look forward to getting back in action and live action. See you all next year. But today, April 26, 2020 at 10:03 a.m., we're gathered together virtually. And we want to thank Kevin Murphy and Alec Eckel, who are putting this on for us, putting all the graphics together and helping us get through this YouTube live stream for the first time together today. And we want to also thank our presenting sponsor, Leah Cars, and the 62 sponsors making this live stream happen today. Today we celebrate the meaningful relationships Big Brothers Big Sisters of Hampshire County provides to the area youth, to their families, and their mentors. We will bring you fun photos that you have all submitted and interview some key players along the way and be giving out some stellar prizes throughout our 2 hours today.
That's right, Jamie. On March 16th, we made the decision to transform the Daffodil Run from a live event to a virtual one. It was a risky decision, but it turns out it was the right one. We have been completely overwhelmed by the outpouring of support from our local community, our loyal sponsors, and people and organizations from around the country. We have had 563 total participants in 23 states: Massachusetts, Maine, Maryland, New Hampshire, California, Georgia, Pennsylvania, Arkansas, where I'm from, Vermont, Florida, New York, New Jersey, Oregon, Texas, Connecticut, Virginia, Illinois, Rhode Island, Washington, Ohio, Michigan, Minnesota, Nevada, and Washington, D.C. And we even had one person, one of our bigs, who ran in Norway. So shout out to Karen, who participated from Norway. And 265 of you actually signed up after we announced that we were going virtual. So we had the challenge of, we gave you the challenge of planning your own course, running or walking your 10K or 5K wherever you are, sometime over the past week. So hopefully you ran it on one of the nice days that we had, and documenting your participation by sending in a photo or video of your run or walk by 11 a.m. today. So hopefully you sent those in, because we will be highlighting you throughout this program, and you'll be entered to win some special prizes. And if you sent in your official times and finished in less than 25 minutes for the 5K and 50 minutes for the 10K, you'll be entered to win a special pool of prizes, including some brand new AirPods.
Nice. And some small businesses are facing challenges, just as local nonprofits are right now. So in order to sow the seeds of solidarity, most of the prizes giving away have been purchased from local businesses that have always supported Big Brothers Big Sisters. Mixed in will be some giveaways from national brands as well, since race registrations came in from everywhere, as Katie mentioned. Speaking of giveaways, Katie, what do you think? Should we draw some names right now?
Let's do it. Yeah, come on over, Jesse. Show me the bag. Awesome. And I will be the one to choose all of the names, which I've got right here in this Big Brothers Big Sisters branded bag. For this round of prizes, all registered participants are eligible to win.
All right, so first up, we have a $50 gift certificate to Essalon. My wife loves Essalon. She likes mimosas. Yeah, so brunch and mimosas.
All right. Oh, we have one of our bigs, Adelie McNitus. Congratulations, Natalie. We will get in touch with all of our winners after this via email to claim your prizes.
Awesome. And next, we have a $50 gift card to Pioneer Valley Indoor Karting in Hatfield.
Yes.
Do I do the...
So fun. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Brian Maynard. Brian, you have won a $50 gift card to Pioneer Valley Indoor Karting.
Congratulations, Brian. We have one more this round, finally, $75 gift card to Hair by Harlow Day Spa in downtown Amherst.
All right, you ready? Christopher Condit. Congratulations.
Congratulations to all the winners in the first round. Next, let's give a shout out to our fabulous sponsors. We had 62 of them this year. And we want to note that every single one of them decided to stay on with us and support the Daffodil Run through the transition to in-person to virtual that you're a part of today. They include presenting sponsor Leah Cars and flower sponsors Applied Mortgage, Florence Bank, 50/50 Fitness Nutrition, People's Bank, Amherst Copy and Design, Bueno y Sano. Leah Cars always provides the pace car for the Daffodil Run and these cowbells that we love.
Yes.
So much.
So much. Gotta have more cowbell. We also have Blossom sponsors, Cooley Dickinson Healthcare, Comprehensive Consulting Services, El Comolino Mexican and Salvadoran Restaurant, Empowered Social Media, Jamie Coco, Eversource, 5 College Realtors, Greenfield Savings Bank, Hart and Patterson Financial Group, Soundscape Merchandise, who made these awesome Daffodil Run shirts, Synergy Physical Therapy, Wayland Energy Company, Sarah K Photography, Streetlight Financial, and Peterson Productions. And we want to thank Cooley Dickinson not only for standing with us as a sponsor of this event, but also for providing critical health care on the front lines during this time. They are rock stars.
Thank you. And then we also want to say Bud sponsors Amherst Innovative Living, Integrity Development and Construction, Hoopjoy, Nikia Burdick Davis, R.L. Stern Financial Services, River Valley Co-op, Summerlin Floors, and USA Recycling.
Leaf sponsors Amherst Area Chamber of Commerce, Amherst Laser and Skincare Center, Amherst Pediatrics, Antonio's Pizza. We were supposed to have them in Bueno today at our live event next year. Atkins Farms, Bank ESB, Berkshire Design Group, Boyden and Perrin Outdoor Equipment, Jones Properties, Lichtenberg Veterinary Hospital, Riverbend Animal Hospital, Rotary Club of Amherst, Speed and Sprocket, Cerner Heating, the Arbors at Amherst, personal shout out from me, thank you the Arbors, the Davis Financial Group, West Branch Capital, Wool Family Dentistry, and Tandem Bagels. Jamie, did you know that Speed and Sprocket is owned by Sean Condon, who is one of our bigs, and he is he's so amazing. We actually have a giveaway from him.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be a tune-up. So
Nice.
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yep.
I did not. I just want to mention, everybody looking on live stream, if I look to the side, is because I'm actually looking at Katie. I know you can't see the whole setup here. We've made sure we're 6 feet apart.
Yes.
But we're in the same room.
We are.
At an angle to make sure everything's good for us. So if I look to the side, I'm looking directly at Katie in here. All right, and finally, we're going to focus on our bulb sponsors, Amherst Farmer Supply, Amherst Insurance Agency District Attorney Dave Sullivan, Flurry Lumber Company, Florence Pie Bar, Hair by Harlow Day Spa, Insomnia Cookies, Jones Group Realtors, Coonrill Architects, Lily's Chinese Restaurant. Did I say that right?
Yep.
Okay, good. Mountain View Landscape and Lawn Care, Northampton Area Pediatrics, Rigaldi and Walder, orthodontics. And fun fact, Hair by Harlow is a longtime partner of the Big Brothers and Big Sisters program, generously offering haircuts to the littles at no cost. That's
true.
so cool.
They're amazing. Yes, we are so grateful for the support of all of our 62 sponsors. You all stayed on board through this change from the live event to the virtual one, and we even have gotten 5 sponsors since we announced that we were going virtual. You're rock stars. Thank you so much. So Jamie, do you want to take a look at some of the race photos that were submitted?
Yes, let's do it.
Great. All right. First up, we have Carol Wood. Carol did first virtual 5K. He ran it on the Hadley Helping Hearts course, and he was shooting for a new PR, so the flat and fast course was a good choice, but it was also fitting for other reasons. Mike started running in the fall of 2017 with the goal of running the 2018 Daffodil Run. He lived in downtown Amherst for 19 years and always saw the signs go out, so he decided to try it. He ran the Helping Hearts race that year as a warm-up, so that was the first race he ever ran, and he was hooked. He said, "While things are definitely odd this year, it was fun, 2 years later, to combine them into one race. Even better, I hit my target pace, beating my previous PR by 24 seconds and completing a 5K with an average pace under a 6-minute mile for the first time. 18 minutes and 24 seconds.
Wow.
Good job,
That's
Mike.
impressive.
Yes.
It's like sprinting the whole time.
Right. All right. With the town and created the aptly named Daffodil Run to mark the beginning of the spring season. And here to talk about it, we have the wonderful, the fantastic, the amazing, my boss, Director and of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Hampshire County, Jessie Cooley. Jessie, welcome. Hello, hello.
Hello. Can we get mic'd up here?
Yeah, for sure.
So good to join you.
Yes, I'm so happy to see you in person from 6 feet apart, at least. Can you tell us a little bit about your experience with Big Brothers Big Sisters and how long you've been doing this work?
Yes, I love this organization, this program. I've been doing it for 15 years and counting now. I started at Big Brothers Big Sisters in Boston, now BBBS of Eastern Mass, and then I was at Big Brothers Big Sisters of Franklin County, our good friends up the road here, and now I've been here for almost 3 years. And I've been a big sister, and almost every member of my family has been a big, or currently is. We really believe in this mission.
Absolutely, great. What does the Daffodil Run mean for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Hampshire County?
Well, it's, as you've said already, it's our biggest fundraiser of the year, and it's also this wonderful community event. I can't tell you how happy it makes me to see how people come together to support this organization and to do something for themselves as well. It's clearly something you can see in the submissions today and all the posts online that, you know, people are taking care of themselves by getting outside and setting their goals and setting personal records. It's really wonderful. It's very strange to celebrate it this way today, and yet it's still working, and it's so much fun. And I'm really grateful to the people that started this 10 years ago. You know, we had a Daffodil committee they were just full of visionaries. We had the Jolly family, and we had Denise Gagnon and Renee Moss and Hannah Charandil, the first race director. I want to give them all a shout out because they created this beautiful event that now we're celebrating 10 years later. And really big shout out to the pub for giving us the amazing barbecue after the race for 9 years.
Awesome. And can you share a little bit about the community support that we've received over the past few weeks in light of the transition to a virtual event?
It's been amazing to see how, you know, everyone who had already signed up and expected an in-person race stayed with us, and they're out there doing their race now or throughout this week. The sponsors that have stuck with us, and some new ones even came on board when we had to switch to the virtual run. I mean, it's just been incredible to see that people are standing with us when everybody's going through a tough time right now. But it's clear that mentoring programs mean something to all of us and to this community, and so they wanted to stick with us at this time.
And speaking of our mentoring programs. Can you talk a little bit about how our work has changed since COVID-19?
So mentors and mentees in our program typically spend time in person together, of course. Now they're all connecting virtually one way or another, so our staff is doing their best to support people to figure all that out and come up with activity ideas and encourage all kinds of creativity. The bigs have been doing an amazing job too, thinking of new ways to connect with their littles. And we're also making sure, importantly, that all of the participants in our program have the resources that they need. So if we are connecting them with the Amherst Survival Center or the Northampton Survival Center, East Hampton Community Center, all the places that are offering really vital services right now for people that might need a little extra support, we're making sure that they're connected. We're doing food deliveries to families, all kinds of things that were not as necessary before, but now we're figuring out what's needed and stepping in.
Great. And there might be some people in the audience who don't enjoy running, or they may want to get involved in another way. So how can people support us after the Daffodil Run is over?
Well, you're going to get to hear from some of our awesome bigs and alumni bigs and littles today. So they will share with you the amazing experience of being part of our program. So if people are interested in mentoring and signing up to be bigs, they can still do that now, and they should, and they can go on our Facebook page or email us to inquire about that, so we'll get you connected. We have other events that hopefully will be happening in person in the coming year, and we're always looking for volunteers, and of course donors and financial support. It's something that we need as well to keep the program running, so people can get involved in any and all of those ways.
And we have a donate button on the daffodilrun.com webpage. So you can go to daffodilrun.com and click on that donate button as well. Jesse, before you leave the hot seat, since I know you love to be the center of attention, I want to tell the audience what an impeccable leader you are. You have put everything into keeping this organization running smoothly every single day, all because you believe so strongly in the power of mentoring. And I want to let you know that it has been an honor to be a partner in crime, to have you as my partner in crime in this process. Thank you so much.
Oh, right back at you, Katie. Thank you. I do feel like I'm on the hot seat, so I will step off of it now. But you are a rock star. This is your first year as race director, and who knew you'd have to shift it in this major way? And you've knocked it out of the park. Thank you. We're so grateful to have you on the team.
Thank you, Jesse. Thank you. All right. Okay, folks, if you're just tuning in, we are live streaming from the 10th annual Daffodil Run right now to your living room. All right, we are on to our next round of giveaways. Oh, here's the bag. Thank you. All right.
All right, we have a, forgot, I don't think I'm mic'd up yet. I'm trying to get it back in here.
Well, I will go ahead and announce it. So
I'll get the next one.
For our next round of giveaways, again, all participants are in this round. They are all eligible, so all 563 of you. We have first up a $50 gift card to Lucky's Tattoo. So let me draw for that one. JP Reardon, you have won a $50 gift card to Lucky's Tattoo. They also do piercings too, so if you want a nose ring.
All right, and next we have a $100 gift card to Bueno Isano, and that's a lot of quesadillas and burritos.
Yes.
Delicious.
It's delicious. All right, Laura Colomb, you have won $100 to Bueno Isano. That's so great.
All right, and finally we have, this is one of the things that my wife and I talk about after this is all done, we get to be in person again. We need massages.
Yes.
So bad.
Yes.
So bad. We're giving away a 1-hour massage by Rachel Hanna Massage right now.
All right, here we go. Speaking of your wife, Morgan Lentz,
No way.
You have won a 1-hour massage. Oh my gosh, I bet you were jumping up and down right now. Fun fact, Morgan is one of my dearest friends as well as Jamie. So I am so grateful for all of their support throughout this process, and Jamie, of course, for you for being here.
Okay.
Congratulations, Morgan. All right. Again, we are supporting many of our local businesses with these giveaways. So let's give a shout out to all of our fabulous sponsors. They include presenting sponsor Leah Cars and flower sponsors Applied Mortgage, Florence Bank, 50/50 Fitness Nutrition, People's Bank, Amherst Copy and Design, Bueno Isano. And we love our friends at Applied Mortgage so much. They are strong, long-time supporters of Big Brothers Big Sisters. And one of their loan originators, Ryan Footit, is on our advisory board. Thank you, Ryan. And another, Lindsay Labonte, runs our races every single year and is such a strong advocate for us. Thank you.
Love them. And then we have our Blossom sponsors, Cooley Dickinson Healthcare Comprehensive Consulting Services, El Comalido, Mexican and Salvadorian Food, Empowered Social Media, Eversource, 5 College Realtors, Greenfield Savings Bank, Hart and Patterson Financial Group, Soundscape Merchandise, Synergy Physical Therapy, Wayland Engineering Company Incorporated, Sarah K Photography, Streetlight Financial, and Peterson Productions. El Camino is now open for takeout and delivery, and we love knowing that one of our managers used to be a little in Big Brother and Big Sisters program.
Absolutely. They're a great business. All right. Do we want to check out some more videos? Some more photos?
I'm
from
ready.
our
I'm ready for some more
participants?
photos.
All right. We have the Watts family. Lisa Watts, Megan Watts, and Logan Watts got out for a run together. They completed their 5K in 37 minutes and 47 seconds. All right, Amanda D. Amanda D. is a freshman at Northeastern University. She just moved back home to Amherst due to COVID-19 and continued training for the 10K. It is her first 10K, and she is proud to have finished it. Whitney Lyman, this is my daughter's daycare provider. She got out for her 10K on Sunday to take advantage of the nice weather. Her son joined her for the home stretch. Great job, Whitney.
So nice.
Got a couple more. Amy Metzger. Amy got some daffodils in her picture. And Amy is one of our amazing bigs. She and her little have been matched since June 2017, almost 3 years. And one more in a Happy Valley shirt. Brett and Amalia Butler. They did a 10K run. They are a father and daughter team. Yes, keeping it in the family. I love it. Great. Next, we have a big Wilmore Webley and Amari Haywood Gonzalez, who are now alums of our program. Wilmore is also one of our dedicated advisory board members and an avid recruiter for us. Let's take a listen to their story.
Welcome, Wilmore and Amari, to the Daffodil Run live stream. Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you for having
us.
So exciting to have alumni, bigs and littles, who are still connected and still part of our circle. You two were matched for many years. So we'd love to hear if you could tell us a little bit about what the beginning of your match relationship was like.
So for me, I had just started my job as an assistant professor at UMass, and thought it was a good time to start mentoring in the program, and asked when I signed up, I said, I would like to have a teenager because I thought I would be able to relate. And everybody said, yeah, that would be cool. And so then I got a call and said, oh, we have a perfect match for you. And I'm like, yay. And they said, oh, he's 7 years old. And I thought, what am I going to do with a 7-year-old? So it was kind of funny. I remember the day when I met with Amari's mom, Janine, first. I was very nervous, very anxious about it. And I remember the Friday that I went to pick him up just so that we would have a little time together. And I was just really nervous. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what we would talk about. But then we just started talking about what he liked at school and everything. And it just felt good. It felt like it was a match that was meant to be.
That's wonderful. And Amari, can you tell us a little bit about why you wanted to have a big, if you can recall from age 7?
Yeah. So I remember growing up, my mom was a single mom. But yeah, just essentially having like a mentor, someone to kind of guide me through. I think my mother did a great job raising me, but really wanted me to have like a positive male influence in my life that could kind of, show me the ways as I developed. And yeah, so it was really cool.
Great. And this question would be for both of you. What are some of your favorite memories from spending time together over the years?
I remember specifically going to the Lupa Zoo
Nice.
down another. Amari just loved the animals. It was just great to see how he lit up. Each time we would go, he would want me to buy more and more food for them so that we could go out and feed as many animals as we could. So we would always be going back to buy more food when we went there. I remember us spending time playing tennis.
Oh,
I love that. You know, he could barely hold up a racket at the time. So it was just funny seeing him trying to handle a racket. But that was also really good. And we spent most Sunday mornings. He had breakfast with me. Either we went out or I would make breakfast. You know, he loved pancakes and waffles and stuff like that. So those are some of the fun memories.
yeah, and for me, I definitely remember a lot of those things. I think funniest thing I remember from tennis was I used to hit the ball completely out of the court, and he was like, "Amari, this is not baseball."
That's true.
Oh my goodness, which was good too. So I really learned playing tennis with Wilmore, which is great because now I play to this day and keep the ball within the court, which is great. Yeah, I definitely remember all the brunches. It was really great getting to have breakfast. And I think one of the things that really stood out for me too was just all the times he kind of took me to the universities, getting to go through the labs, meet some of the students. And I think that was one of the things that was really important, just because, with my mother, she obviously wanted us all to go to college. And I think, getting to kind of follow Wilmore around, see the labs and stuff too, got me really excited for the idea of going to college one day too. So.
That's wonderful. Thank you both for sharing all of that. And how has your relationship evolved since you were matched?
I mean, Amari, I got to practice being a dad with Amari. So, when Zach, my son, was younger, I think he really believed that Amari was his real brother. It was a while after Amari that he realized that, oh, you were his real brother. But, he grew up thinking that because, we, even after the match ended, we still connected. We still went out. Even when he went to college and would come back, we would still do dinner or something. And even now that you're all the way in Boston, he's a grown man with his own job and apartment and responsibilities. We still get together whenever he's in town, and we still connect through text or Facebook or whatever means. One of the great things as well is that as our relationship grew, I got to connect with his family, with his mom and his sisters. And sometimes we would all just hang out together, and that has been great as well. So I feel like I gained a family in all of this.
No, that's great, and for me, it's kind of the same thing too. Every time you're coming, it's always funny because all my brothers and sisters and stuff too will just be so excited, like, "Oh, Wilmore's coming! This is great!" Just a hug and just talk, and yeah, for me, it's really great too. I mean, he was at my high school graduation, he was at my college graduation, so he's just part of the family at this point. So.
And he's just blossomed into a really, really great young man. I couldn't have imagined when I met him, especially how tall he's grown. That's been really. I remember when he started catching me, I'm like, wow, what's going on here? But I could not have been more proud of Amari. He really has just excelled as a person. I've really admired how well he's done in school, how much he's taken his responsibilities in his job. He's gotten promoted because of just the great work that he's done. So I think he's a great example of championing mentorship, and just having somebody there when you need to just talk and bounce ideas off.
And, you know, you've both really been ambassadors for our program. We're so grateful that you made some time for us today. Wilmore, you're also a member of our advisory board at Big Brothers Big Sisters of Hampshire County. So I'm curious, just for the last word, what you both would say to anyone who is considering getting involved with Big Brothers Big Sisters. And Amari, we can start with you.
Oh, thanks. To anyone who's thinking about it, I would highly recommend it. I think Wilmore he's been great, you know, in terms of guidance and mentorship, and just being a kind of stable rock in the many ups and downs and stuff we've had as a family throughout the years. As you know, we all go through stuff, but I think it's also just the quality of the people at Big Brothers Big Sisters too. Ruth has helped me out numerous times. Steven's our doctor for the family, so it's always funny seeing him and such too. So it's a very powerful organization, and I think they really go above and beyond just to kind of integrate where, you know, any event I go to, I feel like family. And, you know, it's great to go to events now and people look up to you and stuff too, and they're like, oh, you know, we saw your poster, we saw your things. So it's a really great organization, and been nothing but happy with my experience. So
thank you.
Well said.
Kind of you to say all of that, and Ruth will be thrilled.
Thanks.
For me, I see this mentoring organization as being essential in any community. In any community that wants to progress, you need good mentors. Otherwise, you're always going to have people falling through the cracks. And so for me, Big Brothers Big Sisters is just one of those indispensable organizations in a community. I've seen people whose lives have just been transformed because of the experience that they've had. The staff is just really amazing. So anybody out there who is looking to mentor, you might be thinking that, okay, I don't have the time. And that's initially was my thought when I joined. I thought to myself, would I have the time? But what you realize is that you go in, and the same time that you would spend doing things by yourself, you spend it with somebody else, and you get to mentor them in that way. You might be thinking, oh, you know, I don't know if I'll be able to give all of this to this person. But once you realize that you're in it, you're the one who's getting. I constantly felt like I was getting more out of the relationship than I was giving. You know, I gained a little brother, I gained a family member who will always be there. And so I think, you know, you don't have to have tons of time. All you have to have is the desire to just be a part of somebody's experience, a part of their journey at this point. And it will always surprise you how much you get back from it. But you'll also notice how much it has impacted that person. And at the very least, you get a friend for life. There's nothing better than that.
Well, that's really all you need to say. You both are just such wonderful ambassadors, as I said, and we're so grateful to have had you in our program and to have you now in the Alumni Network. Thank you again for your time. We hope to see you in person again soon.
Thank you. Go Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
Yeah.
Yes, I second that.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Jesse.
To all of you tuning into the live stream, we have so much more for you today here at the virtual Daffodil Run, where we are celebrating the magnitude of mentoring relationships and the strength of our community.
All right, we got another giveaway round coming, but before we do that, I want to give a couple shout outs to some people we're seeing on the live stream.
Yes, let's do
right
it.
now. So how you doing, Karen? Jen Therkelson, Therk, Lisa Keller, Corinna, hi. And my son has actually jumped into this too. He's on
Hi,
YouTube.
Corbin.
And hi, Corbin. And Melly, I got to see some of your live run. It was awesome. You're an inspiration, Melly, really. All right, and yeah,
Is that it?
No,
for
we got
this
some. We
round?
got some more, but I feel like I got to save some of it. I don't
Yeah.
want to say it all at once, so
Absolutely.
we'll get into this. All right. So we have a $50 gift card to A2Z Science and Learning Store that we're up right now.
All right, and this round is all for kids. So all of you kids who participated, not only are all of the participants who are kids, 12 and under, getting a free Insomnia cookie, you are also entered to win these next round of prizes. So, first kid, let's see. Silas Villegas, age 10. Silas Villegas, age 10. Congratulations.
$50 A to Z Science and Learning Store. And we're on to $50 gift card to Amherst Books.
Yes. Love Amherst Books. Oh, Eva Hankowski, age 12, you have won the Amherst Books gift card. I know Eva, she's wonderful. She did her 5K in Maine yesterday with her family.
And then we have a free entry to the Daffodil Run for next year.
Yep, for next year, which is going to be a live event. All right. Finley Chambers, age 12. Congratulations, Finley.
Congratulations, Finley.
You get to do the Daffodil Run again next year.
And then finally, we have a $50 gift card to the Toy Box.
Yes, great toy store here in Amherst. Esme Devore, age 7. Congratulations, Esme.
Youngest winner. All right, congratulations to all the kids who won those amazing prizes. And of course, all the kids who participated in this event, like Katie said, will get a free Insomnia cookie. Hope they have chocolate chip cookies.
They have
M&M ones.
Yes,
Definitely.
they have all sorts of cookies. I know very well.
Time to thank some of our 62 wonderful sponsors again, without whom this day would not have happened. We've got Bud sponsors: Amherst Innovative Living, Integrity Development and Construction, Hoopjoy, Nakia Burdick Davis, Stern Financial Services, River Valley Co-op, Summerlin Floors, USA Recycling. Shout out to Nakia for designing the brand new this year Daffodil Run logo. You can see Katie's featuring it on her shirt right now. Thank you,
Yes.
Nakia.
Thank you so much, Nakia. You did such an amazing job with that, and I really appreciate your collaborative spirit. All right, now time to check out some more photos submitted by our participants. Next up, we have
welcome Ruth Harms to the Daffodil Run. You've been a case manager with our program for 29 years. Is that correct?
That is correct.
That's amazing.
Absolutely.
That's so amazing.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, and thank you for participating in the interviews today. So I'm just going to jump right into it. I'm wondering
Good.
if we can tell the folks at home, who does Big Brothers Big Sisters serve?
That's a very good question, Katie. We cover the Hampshire County. We serve kids anywhere from 6 to 16 years old. Some of them are continuing beyond that, but that's where we start off with the 6-year-olds. And most of our kids are in really 3 major communities: Amherst, Northampton, and East Hampton. But we have kids basically all over the county. And we also have a special program called the Adoption Mentoring Partnership Program, where we match kids that are adopted in the community, Northampton, mostly Northampton and Amherst, with college students who are also adopted in a one-to-one relationship, but they have the adoption in common.
Yeah, we serve a wide variety of kids.
Yes.
Awesome. And how are the kids referred to the program?
The kids come to us in lots of different ways. Some of the kids are referred through our partnerships with schools. Through guidance counselors in the different schools, we'll make a direct referral once they get the permission from the parents to make the referral. We also get referrals from the Amherst Family Center. We work very closely with them, with some of the families that they're working with in the Amherst area. We get referrals from guidance counselors in other towns, from therapists in the community. And we also get families that just call us because they know about the program. Maybe they have neighbors whose kids are in the program, and the parents would like to have their children matched with a positive role model, that can be that they can have as a one-to-one match.
Wonderful. And how, once those matches are made, how do we support them through that process, through the life of their match?
We once we get the referrals, then we prioritize which kids really we feel like really need to get matched with a big brother or big sister, and we have weekly staff meetings when we talk about the kids that we've gotten referred to the program, and we also talk about mentors that have been interviewed in the program. And we try and make the best match with the kids that we have, with either a community person or a college student, if we think that's the best match. But we look to our staff to really talk about in our staff meetings which match we think is going to be a good match. And then once the match is made, we're very committed to staying in contact with them, with both the families, the mentors, and the bigs. And we have monthly contacts with everyone during the first year of the match, just to make sure that everything is going well, and to give the mentors suggestions of activities, if they need some suggestions of activities, to share with them upcoming events, upcoming community events or program events that we think that they would be interested in. So we're not going to just make a match and hope for the best. We are really committed to staying in contact and staying very involved with all aspects of the mentorship.
And I can attest that is one of the reasons why I came to work at this organization, because of the fantastic case management staff and the support that you provide to the kids. It's really impressive. And so I wanted to ask you, you've been involved with the Daffodil Run since the beginning, 10 years ago.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm wondering, what are your favorite memories from the run over the years?
There's so many different memories, I have to say. I think that sometimes with all the preparation and excitement, it's always amazing to me how quickly the whole day goes, the whole morning. The first few years we always had good weather, so we never knew what it was going to be like to not have good weather. But then the first year that we had rain, and I don't remember which year it was first year that we had rain, but the amazing thing was it just didn't deter anybody. People still came out. As a matter of fact, I think the first year we had rain, we might have had 100 people that actually signed up day of the event. Even though the weather was going to be miserable, they still came out, and people. I can still remember standing underneath one of the pop-up tents, eating my lunch, and it was pouring rain, and we're still there eating our lunches, and nobody wanted to leave. Everybody just wanted to stick around. So that is a memory. This year we have a virtual run, and so we did our my team, which it's actually very appropriate that this year our team name is Keep Out of Harm's Way, and I think we've had that team name for several years now, but this year has been very appropriate. And so last week when we did our walk, Team Keep Out of Harm's Way, we had our masks, we had our crowns, of course, and we kept our social distance when we walked last week. So it's definitely going to be one for the books.
Wonderful. Yeah, we highlighted you just a couple of minutes ago with that photo, so thank you for sending that in. And and Ruth, thank you so much for all the work that you do with Big Brothers Big Sisters, not just from the amount of time that you've been with the organization, but right now this is such a critical time for our organization, and it means so much to our community that you are tirelessly working for these kids and advocating for them. So thank you.
You're welcome. It's been my pleasure. Absolutely.
All right. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
Wow, I never realized how much work one match takes to create and support. Amazing work, Ruth, and all the case managers. To all you tuning into this live stream, we have so much more for you today at the virtual Daffodil Run. We are celebrating how amazing our bigs and littles are, as well as all of you who are participating with us in our live stream today.
Yes, what a great day. On to our next round of giveaways.
Awesome. We have a $50 gift card to Antonio's Pizzeria in Amherst.
Yes, $50 will go a long way there.
That's a lot of chicken bacon ranch.
That's your favorite, right,
favorite.
Jamie?
Yeah.
All right, James Gallagher, you have won a $50 gift certificate to Amherst, to Antonio's Pizza.
Congratulations. Next, we have a $75 gift card to Solon Hurtis in Northampton.
All right, let's see. Jonathan Makta, longtime runner. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jonathan. And last, we have a $100 gift card to Elements Hot Tub Spa. Could my wife win 2 massages out of this? I think she's probably only in there once.
Just one time. Maureen Malaya, you have won. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
All right. Good job to all of you who took home prizes in that round of giveaways. I'm going to see if I can share my screen again.
We're doing our best to get these pictures to you so you can see them. This is our one technical difficulty thing of the entire live, so we're feeling pretty good.
Then we're good to go, right? All right. So now I have the picture of Jean and Kim doing their 5K walk in Annapolis, Maryland. Should be coming up for you very soon.
When you see it, it's beautiful. There's some great pictures of some water.
Let us know when you can see it.
We're getting close. Very close. We're getting told right now over the earpiece. Our producers in the background.
Jamie, you've been to the Daffodil Run before. What's one memory that you have from the Daffodil Run?
So I think from year to year to year going, I think the most amazing part of it is just the community feel, the community vibe, getting to see people that you see every year, getting to experience the warm, welcoming nature of Amherst, of Big Brothers, Big Sisters. I think it's just an incredible community experience from the start to the finish, where you get all the cowbells coming in. You get like cheered by all the cowbells, and people are really, really supportive at that race. So that's my memory.
Oh, great, Jamie. Well, we love having you there every year. Your spirit is so welcome, and it's one of the reasons why I asked you to be my co-host today. So we are sharing my screen finally. I apologize for that. Jean and Kim, you are finally on the YouTube live stream. Thank you so much for participating. And then next we have Ben Lappin's 10K at 45 minutes and 29 seconds. That's fantastic. Here's a cute pic of Ben and maybe his kiddo holding a Daffodil sign, thanking the healthcare workers. Yeah, really fantastic. It's good to thank our healthcare workers right now. And then we have our very own case manager, Jennifer Ablard, and her husband, Alan. They did a 5K in 1 hour. And they headed out for a tour of Northampton and her daffodils. Jennifer is one of our wonderful dedicated case managers, and we really appreciate the work that she does. All right, and then finally we have Elaine Paleo, 10K run, hour and 15 minutes. Elaine completed the 10K with her best bud. There were not as many people there to cheer them on at the finish line, but that was okay. Elaine is a former board member and a current big, and she also sits on the Daffodil Run committee. Thank you so much, Elaine.
Well, Elaine, you can feel us all cheering you on now for that finish.
Yes, for sure.
All right. So we have Herb.
Let's see.
Do we have
I don't
Herb
think
yet?
that we have Herb on the line just yet.
We got a wonderful interview coming up, a live interview.
Oh, there
with
we
Herb.
go. There's Herb.
Herb's coming.
Herb is an amazing big to one of our littles, and yeah, he's on the recruitment committee, and we welcome you to the live stream, Herb.
Hi, Herb. Herb came here. I think Herb was on this originally before any of us else were on it. He came like an hour early. We're like, Herb, you're too early. So thank you for being punctual, Herb. All right, so it's time to talk to one of our devoted bigs and a member of our mentor recruitment committee, Herb Gilmore. Welcome, Herb.
Hold on. Not yet. Please, hold on one second.
Yeah, we're getting you sized up on the screen right now, so all of our wonderful live streamers can see you.
Together, new experience to be able to share with him, and we do things like bowling, and going. Our favorite place is quarters. Play
Quarters.
caves. I mean, that's absolutely our fun thing to do. You know, we're sort of doing battle against each other. Fun. He really enjoys it. And, you know, the entire COVID quarantine has cramped our style a bit, but I'm trying to figure out ways to do some kind of arcade game through Zoom. So I'll figure that out, and he and I will do that. He just got hooked up to Zoom, and we're going to be raring to go.
Nice. So really.
And I think soon we'll start going on hikes together. I've done some drive-bys and waved hello to him, and I have some pictures of that. And he's, you know, it's amazing what's happened with him in just the last 3 weeks to 4 weeks. He's grown so much, and so when I'm not with him once a week, I really am seeing a big difference in him and his growth. So it's good to watch even from a distance.
Yeah. That's nice that you're still able to connect throughout this whole distancing we're doing. I do have a really important question for you, Herb. When you're at the quarters, which game do you play together the most?
I see Katie smiling, and I see Kevin's name, and I don't see anything else.
Can you hear me, though?
And I
Can you
can't
hear
him.
Jamie?
If someone is speaking right now, I cannot hear them.
Can you hear
Can you-
Jamie, Herb?
Hear Jamie?
I
Herb?
can hear whoever is speaking right now.
You can
Yes.
hear
You can
me.
hear me.
I can hear
All right.
Jess.
All right.
Is that
You can
Jesse?
hear
You
Katie. No, it's
No,
Katie. Hi, Herb.
Hi, Herb.
Katie, hi. Because it said, oh, there you are, Katie. Got you. All right, I can hear you well, and I can see you.
So can you tell us some of the ways that you're staying connected through the pandemic?
Well, I've driven by his house a number of times just to wave hello. My wife made him a mask.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Herb?
Yes.
Can hear you.
Yeah. Can you tell us some of the
He's
ways
talking.
that you've been staying connected through the pandemic?
Yes. I have driven by his house several times, waved hello, and my wife made him a protective mask, a very colorful one. And he picked out the color, he picked out the pattern, and we dropped it off at his place. So we've stayed
Aw.
connected, and hopefully we plan soon to start going on walks together again like we used to do. I guess the one thing we won't be able to do for a while is play at Quarters Arcade. That's not going to happen right away, but I'll try to figure out something where we can play Quarter Arcade games on Zoom. I'm sure there's something like that available.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure. And I think we have some resources for you too that we'll be able to share with you. So you're on the recruitment committee for Big Brothers Big Sisters. What do you tell people who are thinking about becoming bigs?
Well, the main point I try to make, because there are so many other great people who go to these meetings and give everybody the nuts and bolts of the organization.
Can you hear me, Herb?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So, like I said, there are so many people who work to explain the nuts and bolts of the workings much better than I can. My main point is I don't want new recruits to be fearful that this is work. This is fun, and it's supposed to be fun. My big motto in dealing with kids was that the best medicine was fun. And kids understand fun, of course, because that's what they're all about. And you have to address it at that level. In fact, let me go into my medical bag and show you my most important piece of medical equipment.
Let's see it.
Let's see it.
Here it is, the ball.
It's big. Is it big or is it
There
just
isn't
close?
a single kid who doesn't react positively to this. And so I've used this ball for 35 years. You can see it's a little ratty,
Yeah.
and it's a little soft, but it's had good use. And it has exemplified my motto of fun with kids. And of course, my little guy here is always fun. This attracts the 2- and 3-year-olds like crazy.
You could do this
So-
for
My daughter would
hours.
love that.
I really can't stress to new recruits how much fun this is and how you can make it fun, and it should be, because fun is the greatest way to learn.
Absolutely. We love it. We love it. Thank you so much, Herb, for joining us today. Sorry about the technical difficulties. And we appreciate you rolling with the punches. Yeah, so have a great rest of your weekend, and we wish you and your family health and safety, Herb.
Thank you,
Same
Herb.
to you, and hope to see you all soon. Bye-bye.
Absolutely. Thank you.
That was great. Such a good example of how people can spend their time for growth in retirement. So to all of you tuning into the live stream, we are starting in our second hour of the virtual Daffodil Run. I can't believe we've already gone through an hour. We are celebrating the significance of mentoring relationships and the strength of our community during a global pandemic. I am Katie Lipsmeyer, your event director and manager of development and marketing for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Hampshire County.
And I'm Jamie Coco with Empowered Social Media and 50/50 Fitness Nutrition. As a reminder, we're giving away some fantastic giveaways to our Daffodil Run participants today, and most of the prizes have been purchased from local businesses that have supported us over the years. Mixed will be some of the giveaways are going to be national brand prizes. We have at the very end, we have some AirPods we're giving away. And since the registrations came in from all over, and then wasn't there Norway? Didn't you say Norway?
Norway,
Too? Yeah.
Norway in the
So
house.
the world, all over the world. All right, Katie, what do you think? Great. Is it time?
Yes, it's time.
All right.
Let's get on to the giveaways.
We got a $75 card to Belly and Beast.
Belly of the Beast.
Belly of the Beast.
Have you not eaten there, Jamie?
No, I've not eaten there,
Oh
apparently.
my gosh,
Can you
it's
tell?
so good. It's in Northampton. The owners are actually both bigs in our program. So thank you so much to Jesse and Amy. All right, Lisa Kane, you have won that $75 gift card to Belly of the Beast.
Belly of the Beast. Woo. All right, and next we have a private pottery lesson for 2 at East Hampton Clay. It's a $90 value.
Yes. Oliver Smith, you have won that to the East Hampton Clay. Shout out to Liz Rodriguez, who is also a huge supporter of our program. Thank you, Liz.
And finally, we have a $100 gift card To Trader Joe's.
We could all use this right about now, huh? Laura Morris, $100 going to Trader Joe's. All right, congratulations to all of the winners. On to thanking some of our 62 wonderful sponsors again, without whom this day would not be possible. So we've got presenting sponsor Leah Cars and flower sponsors Applied Mortgage, Florence Bank, 50/50 Fitness Nutrition, People's Bank, Amherst Copy and Design, and Bueno Isano.
And also Bud sponsors Amherst Innovative Living, Integrity Development and Construction, Hoopjoy, Nakia Burdick Davis, Stern Financial Services, River Valley Co-op, Summerlin Floors, and USA Recycling.
Great. All right. Now it's time to check out some more photos submitted by our participants.
All right, what do we got?
Let's see. Oh, we've got Team Keep. Oh, just a second. This one's going to be so good. It's so good. It's going to feature our case manager, Ruth Harms, who you heard from in the first hour of our interviews. I'll just tell you what her name is. It's so good. It's called Keep Out of Harm's Way, Ruth Harms. And every year she does this team, and it has spanned from a couple of people to normally like 20 people. So we appreciate her every year. So Keep Out of Harm's Way, you can see it on your screen now. They did a 5K walk. So you'll see Ruth and her husband Stephen and their teammates Lisa Pickren, Karen Moody Gallagher, and the rest of the team. Great job, y'all. I love the masks and I love the daffodil crowns.
I love that energy.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, still having some of that community feel.
Absolutely.
Throughout it all.
All right, next we have Lisa Schaff. She did the 5K run in the snow.
Ooh.
Great job. Jody Stevens did the 10K run in just under 50 minutes, so you will be entered to win the last round of giveaway prizes. Jody said, thanks so much for finding a creative way to continue this tradition. And you're welcome, and thank you for participating. Maureen Malaya, she did her 5K in 30 minutes. Maureen passed many daffodils along her route and decided to take a picture and share it with us. Thank you so much, Maureen. Next, we have Joan Long. Joan has been very active on our Facebook group. She also is part of one of our sponsor teams, and she did her 5K run in 33 minutes and 25 seconds. Great job, Joan. She didn't see any daffodils this time, but hopes to next time. Where were you running, Joan? They're all over the city. All right, and then our very own 50/50 team member, Doug Wilson, competed in his 5K run in 23 minutes and 24 seconds. Just a little known fact, every summer, Doug and his friend Paul Benjamin, who is such a supporter of ours as well, they take our littles out on their boats and their bigs as well, and they just have a fun day of adventure on the water. It's really fun. Last photo coming up, Jonathan Macha, you actually won one of our prizes, which is great. You did the 5K run in 34 minutes and 4 seconds. You completed your 5K with the classic daffodil shirt from year 2.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, wow. And he said he missed the competition this year, but it encouraged him to go faster. So great job, Jonathan. All right. So next we have an interview with Bob Lowry. Bob is a longtime supporter of Big Brothers Big Sisters. He is the owner of Bueno Isano, who is one of our fantastic sponsors this year, and we were going to have burrito bowls from him at the finish line, but we will definitely have it next year. So yeah, let's check out the interview with him and Jesse.
Hi. It's great to see you.
Yeah, thank you, Jesse.
Thanks so much for being here and being part of our Daffodil Run live stream event. As many people know, you are the founder of Bueno y Sano, one of our favorite places to eat and spend time with friends normally. And we're really excited that you had signed on to be one of our food sponsors this year at the Daffodil Run for our 10th anniversary. And you are going to be providing food for runners and walkers. Thank you again for being willing to do that, and just for standing with us as you always have. I think some people may not know that you have a long history with Big Brothers Big Sisters of Hampshire County, and were a long time Big Brother with our program. And would you like to share with the audience what that experience meant for you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I think it was around 2000. I was matched with a boy named Tommy in Northampton, and I think I had always known that I would be a big brother. You know, from way before that anyway. Maybe not always, but it was something that I just knew I wanted to have that experience with a child, to just be that person that could like encourage them and play catch and all the sort of things you might think about. And so I finally got matched up, and we were together for 3.5 years or so, and it was great. We did all kinds of stuff in Northampton. We just drove all over the place, and the first thing that I learned, which was really neat, was just how the kids, and I think this is a general like thing that happens, is that they really show up and they want to be like grown up, and it's not a parent like kid thing. It's just we're just hanging out, and it's cool, and we're like best friend kind of thing. That's the vibe. And now I've had 3, so that was my first. And then there was Joe, and we did a lot of baseball, he and I, and he ended up he got into baseball and he got on the team while we were together, and then they won the championship in Northampton their first year, and that was super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then my friend Mark, who I was matched with last, who we were together for, it was another 3.5 years, and he had cancer, and it's a sad story, but we got to spend a lot of time together before he passed away, and I really felt honored to be matched with him, and that's just sort of lifetime experiences. It was beautiful, the whole thing.
Thank you for sharing that. I always love hearing about your experience, and it's the heart and soul of what we do, is matching bigs and littles and watching their friendships grow. And you clearly gave so much to them and to us. It's still really inspiring to hear about. Thank you. A 3-time big, that just doesn't happen that often. It's really wonderful.
Well, I was a bachelor forever. I need some practice, one way or another.
Yep. And now you're a dad.
Yeah.
And I'm sure imparting the baseball and other wisdom that you did with your littles as well. Yeah, that's great. So, can you tell us a little bit about how you've supported Big Brothers Big Sisters through the Bueno y Sano business over the years as well?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're right next door to the office here in Amherst at our original location, and I always, clearly I had a relationship with the organization, and I wanted to support them, and we always did, and the way we're doing it now is we have this Bueno Day where one day out of the year we share our sales with the organization. We do half of our proceeds. It's in June, and it's just a fun like annual thing, and that's what we do. And it seems to be it's a real popular day at the restaurant. I'll tell you that much.
Yes,
Philadelphia
well,
restaurants.
it's not one where you have to twist people's arms to get involved in this fundraiser for us. It's like, hey, can you go to Bueno for us? And on this day, half the sales will come. Nobody complains about that ask.
I like it.
It's one of our favorite days at the office too. It's certainly not the only day that our staff goes over to Bueno for lunch, but it's one of our favorites. And thank you for that. And we're excited that you're going to be doing that again for us this June. So we'll keep everyone posted on the date for that. And just we want to make sure during this this very unusual, challenging time we're in, we want people to know that they can still have their comfort food from Bueno. So what's the system if people want to order from you now?
Oh, we just do takeout only, and it's interesting. It's a little different, but we have our app that people can order with, and that we developed that a couple of years ago, so that helps. So people can pay before they show up, which we don't do the transaction at the register, and people pick up their food here in Amherst in the vestibule in the door, and it works.
And we just want to wish you and your whole team and all of your loved ones wellness and safety during this time. And thank you so much again, Bob, for all your support.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go out and run 5K.
Yay!
To keep it up here. I'm excited to do that.
Well, I know you've been a runner every year, and this is the 10th anniversary. You can't miss it now.
No, 10 years, man, that's
Isn't
awesome.
that amazing? Yeah, it's quite a way to celebrate.
All right.
Yes. Well, thank you, Bob. We'll see you soon.
Okay. Thanks, Jesse.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. I can't believe that Bueno Bob has been a big to 3 different kids. That's some serious dedication to mentoring right there. And I'm excited for Bueno Day this June. And we want to thank Bueno Isanyo for their Adopt a Doc and Nurse initiative. We got a graphic coming up right now for it. And we encourage our audience to take part in that support to support the healthcare workers on the front lines. To all you tuning in right now in our live stream, we still have so much to come. We're in our second hour here at the virtual Daffodil Run, and we are celebrating how amazing our bigs and littles are, as well as all of you who are participating right now on the live stream.
Absolutely. What a great day it is. We are on to our next round of giveaways. And this round, the next 2 rounds, are just for people who submitted their photos and videos to us. So if you submitted your photos via email or Facebook, you are entered to win this drawing. There were quite a bit of you actually who submitted. There were about 75 of you.
That's
so
awesome. We have 1 hour. We've got to tell them what we're getting.
Yeah.
We got another massage coming up. A 1-hour massage by Rachel Hanna Massage. Who do we got, Katie?
April Kaiser. April Kaiser, congratulations.
Congratulations. All right, next we have an at-home bike tune-up from Speed and Sprocket worth $70.
Yes, they will come to you. Sean Condon will come to you and will respect all of the social distancing protocols. Emmanuel Singleton, you have won that bike tune-up from Speed and Sprocket.
Congratulations. Finally, we have a $100 gift card to El Camelito Mexican and El Salvadorian restaurant in Amherst and East Hampton.
Abby Hobart, yes. Oh, such good food there. You're going to have a blast. Bring the fam. All right, congratulations to all the winners this round. We are thanking some more of our sponsors now. We've got our presenting sponsor, Leah Cars, on our cowbells. Yeah. We also have Blossom sponsors, Cooley Dickinson Healthcare, Comprehensive Consulting Services. That is a shout out to my Aunt Beth and Uncle Ted. Thank you so much for helping out with this. El Comelito Mexican and Salvadoran Food, Empowered Social Media, Eversource, 5 College Realtors, Greenfield Savings Bank, Hart and Patterson Financial Group, yay Vicki Linhart, Soundscape Merchandise, Synergy Physical Therapy, Wayland Engineering Company, Sarah K Photography, thank you Sarah, Streetlight Financial, thank you Aaron, and Peterson Productions.
Awesome. In this round of photos, we're going to take a look at some throwback pictures from Daffodil runs in the past. Well, we're queuing it up. We got it queued up, but I wanted to give a shout out to some people right now. On the live stream, we have Karen saying hi all the way from Norway. Woo! And then Jen Therkelson, I heard that. She's also saying that I need to go to the belly of the beast restaurant. And Jennifer Ablard, thank you. Thank you for tuning in and commenting. All right, we got pictures ready?
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Pam Hanna, 10K run. Pam got a new 10K PR. Thanks for keeping us, encouraging us to keep racing. I look forward to running in the Daffodil 2021. See Jill Brady, 5K run, 30 minutes and 33 seconds. Great job, Jill. Allison Grondbeck, 5K run, 39 minutes and 9 seconds. Allison said, we had a beautiful morning for running. Oh, that's great, Allison. I'm so glad. Matt and Colleen Brady and their dog Flynn. Oh, getting the dogs involved, all the pets. 45 minutes and 41 seconds. Matt said, Colleen and I ran and walked near our house in Granby, Connecticut. So did Flynn. He's 3 years old. Though I doubt I will get a t-shirt to fit him. We may have something in the works for you. All right, Rick and Bennett Scott, they did a 5K in 32 minutes and 59 seconds. They registered with Matt and Colleen, but with social distancing, they ran as 2 pairs. Ben came in at 32:59, and it had to be an intense race, and they wore last year's shirts. So thank you for repping the brand there. We've got one more picture. Sue Kelly, 5K run in 25 minutes and 44 seconds. Fantastic job, Sue. Great job. All right, next up, we have a special message from our very own Big Brothers Big Sisters Advisory Board President, who also happens to be the Amherst Area Chamber of Commerce Director, Claudia Pasmani.
Hello there. If you're tuning in, that means you're watching our first virtual Daffodil Run benefiting Big Brothers Big Sisters. This is a 10-year tradition, and we are so excited that we've gone virtual. And on behalf of our staff, our board, and all the mentors and mentees out there, we thank you. At this particularly critical time, you are supporting matches that can really make a difference for kids who are really beginning to feel a little bit more fearful as the isolation continues, and we have to continue to physical distance ourselves, that the connection stays true and deep through the mentor match connection. And so just as we've gone virtual with our race, we've gone virtual with all of our mentor matches, and it hasn't been an easy road, but it's been one that's been so valued and so worthwhile. So today, if you're supporting Daffodil, a runner or a walker, or just want to donate to Big Brothers Big Sisters, we so appreciate and value your commitment to helping us honor our commitment to our littles. And we know our bigs get just as much out of it. So imagine you're basically every dollar that you support us with today really benefits both parties, and we all need that extra little push right now. So thank you so much. We really appreciate your support. We had over 30 sponsors this year, 62 partners, $30,000 in sponsorship and over 62 sponsors. So that's just an amazing show of support for this program that has been in Amherst. It's been here over 30 years. So I just want to thank you all, and just know that you are really helping brighten our day. You got me to get some daffodils in my house to brighten up our home. And so from my home to yours, from my heart to yours, and from all the hearts of the bigs and littles that are part of our program, we thank you. Have a great day, and happy Daffodil. Bye-bye.
That was great. Claudia has a long-standing connection to this organization, and her commitment to it is remarkable. we have round 7 of giveaways, Katie.
Yes, and this is for all of the people who submitted their photos and videos on our Facebook page as well as via email. So are we ready to do it?
Yes, we have a $100 gift card to Whole Foods.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
All of us need that. Ah, Lexi Sineski. Oh my gosh. Congratulations, Lexi. I can't remember how old Lexi is, but he's definitely in the kid category, but that is totally fine. You legit earned that Whole Foods.
That's a lot of candy.
That's a lot of candy. Natural organic candy.
80% cocoa. Chocolate. All right, next we have 10 class card to 50/50 fitness nutrition in Hadley.
You can take a virtual spin class with me. All right, Bob Welsh. Oh, yes, I will see you in class, Bob.
Congratulations, Bob. Next, we have a $100 gift card to LL Bean.
They were our presenting sponsors for the Happy Valley Half Marathon and 5K in October. Thank you, LL Bean. That was so awesome.
Thank you.
Colleen Brady. Oh, yeah. Maybe you can buy a tent or a sleeping bag.
All right. Finally, this sounds like a big one. What we got here? We have a brand new iPad. Is that right?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep. Oh, one more.
Yeah.
We will be drawing for the iPad at the end. We only had 3 names that day. We will be drawing for the iPad at the very end. So yeah, we'll do that at the end.
Oh, there's a teaser.
Teaser.
We're gonna pretend like we were doing that on purpose.
All right, congratulations to all the winners this round, and it's time to thank more of our sponsors. We've got presenting sponsor Leah Cars and flower sponsors Applied Mortgage, Florence Bank, 50/50 Fitness Nutrition, People's Bank, Amherst Copy and Design, and Bueno y Sano. All right, time to see more of our participant photos that have been submitted. Oh, our very own Calla Crafts from 50/50 Fitness Nutrition
Calla,
sent
hope
in
you're
this
watching.
video from Leverett. She took a long walk, 5.5 miles through the back roads of Leverett and paused to show us her daffodils. Thank you so much, Calla, for submitting that. Let's see. Next we have Karen and Lexi. There's our winner to the for the Whole Foods gift cards. Karen and Lexi trained for a while and did a great job posting in the weeks before the run. They really did. Every week they submitted photos. Let's see, and you can see their video training series on our Facebook page as well at Daffodil Run for Big Brothers Big Sisters. Kimberly Cooney did a 10K run in 1 hour and 18 minutes. She completed this 10K on the treadmill. Kimberly said, pace is much kinder outside, but I did it for a great cause, so I'll accept it. She did include a picture of some daffodils outside. Way to rep, Kimberly. Next up, we have Molly DeCurcio Clayton and Benjamin Atkinson. Molly is the daughter of one of our board members, Leslie DeCurcio, Mara. And yeah, we're so excited that you participated. Thank you so much for submitting a photo with your masks on, no less. Tina Peliquin Beam, you ran the 5K in 32 minutes and 23 seconds. And this is her scenic photo of her run by the lake. Next up, we have Sarah Ostrom getting out there in the 5K. Is that your mom?
That's my mom. Not Sarah, the one on the right. That's
yes.
mom.
And Joanne Wilson. Great job. Let's see. She says that her app died, but it was around 46 minutes. So
she had some struggle, so we texted after that one.
That's funny. That's
well, congratulations, Mom, for finishing it and getting your picture out there.
All right, Team Honeybees, Louise Bouchard, Michael, Erica, Trav, Karen, Nolan in the stroller, and Milo on the leash. This is Jess's family, Jess Daly, our program supervisor, and they did their 5K together at a distance. So congratulations. We have one more for you this round. Melly Black and Trish Black completed their 5Ks together in 2 different states. So Melly is a former BBBS staff member, and Trish is, she's also a big from Franklin County. She's been paired with her little for 10 years, I think, which is so wonderful. And every year, Trish and Melly come out to volunteer for our race. So thank you so much for participating from afar.
Great.
All right.
All right, coming up, we're going to hear from Brandy Perry, one of the current superstar bigs.
Hi, Brandy. Welcome to the Daffodil Run live stream. Thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So, Brandy, you've been matched for almost 3 years now. Can you tell us a little bit about your relationship with Lauren, your little?
Yeah, sure. She's sorry about the dog barking. She's like a little sister. You know, we when we hang out, we talk a lot. She tells me about what's going on in her life at school with her friends. We do activities that we both enjoy. It's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Well, it must be, because, you know, Big Brothers Big Sisters only asks for a 1-year commitment from volunteers, and you've chosen to continue, as I said, for nearly 3 years now and counting. So what has made you want to continue with the program?
I think, you know, after being matched with somebody for a year, after, you know, a couple of months, right? At first it might be you're meeting somebody, so you're feeling out the relationship, but like we developed a solid bond, and I wouldn't want to end that just because that commitment was over. Like, I see being part of Lauren's life and Lauren being part of my life for the rest of my life. Like, I know as I get older, like we're going to keep in contact with each other. And as she's moving through junior high and then high school and college, like I hope that I'm a person in her life that she turns to still. And so I mean, it was just a no-brainer. Like I of course wouldn't just stop doing it because that year was coming up, and it's been way more awesome than I could have ever expected. And I wouldn't want to just, you know, stop that relationship because I've moved beyond that like year commitment that I agreed to.
That's so great. We hear that a lot, that really the benefits of being in the program absolutely go both ways for our mentors and mentees. So it's really cool to hear you talk about that in your match. And is there anything that you've learned about yourself through your match with Lauren?
Yeah, I think before I decided to connect with Big Brother Big Sister, I was doing some hoop classes at Hoop Joy in Amherst, and I was talking to Stephanie about wanting to do something in the community, but not sure what I was thinking or not sure how to get involved. And she suggested Big Brother Big Sister. And I'm a PhD student, so I've taught classes before, and I've had connections with undergrads where I would say I'm in a mentorship role. And I think what I really learned through this year-long process, right, which is a little different from teaching a class, is and Lauren is younger than the college age students, is that I really love mentoring, and I've really enjoyed just being there for her and being part of her life, and also like hearing about what it's like to be in junior high again. And you know, I'm so removed from it now. It's been really nice to have this scheduled time to like have downtime, you know, like I'm a mentor when we're just talking at a coffee shop, and I'm a mentor when we're taking a walk on a path in East Hampton, and I'm a mentor when we're baking together or when we're watching TV together. Like these little small activities that don't feel like much, they're like really impactful, you know. We feel comfortable talking with each other, and it's been really incredible. And I wasn't sure if I was going to love it so much. Like I thought I would like it, but I was definitely surprised by how much I've loved spending time with Lauren and how much I do want to commit and continue going.
That's great. Thank you for sharing that. And hopefully it will inspire some more people who are watching today to sign up to become bigs, hearing about the experience that you've had. That's really great. And I'm glad that you mentioned Hoop Joy, as they are always sponsors of the Daffodil Run, and they bring their hoops and their joy to our event.
Yes.
And so hopefully today, in honor of the Daffodil Run, you'll get out and do some hula hooping for us, and we'll be doing the same. Thank you so much for your time, Brandy. We want to wish you well, wish you safety and health, and we hope to see you in person again soon.
Well, thanks, and thank you so much for all the work that you guys do for our community.
Thank you. Bye.
Brandy is such a fun big, and she and her little come up with such creative ways to hang out and learn new skills together. Okay, we've got some more photos submitted by our participants, and I wanted to highlight those that we didn't see at the beginning due to technical difficulties. Thank you so much for being patient with the technical difficulties that we've had today, by the way. First up, we've got Carol Wood. Carol is such a great volunteer for us. There are so many things that I rely on Carol for on a daily basis, so I really appreciate you submitting this photo and for doing the run too. All right. Oh yes, you did not get to see Shelly's hair
The
on the
crazy
last
hair. You're like, what is he talking about? This is what I was talking about. I made her stop for a second about
It's
crazy hair.
great. And Shelly is also sporting the t-shirt from last year's race, so thank you so much, Shelly. And then we have Maura Keene, who is has always been a big supporter of ours, and her husband Art Keene as well. And I'm going to go down to the very end of our photos. We have board member Erin Kuchar. She is such a great advocate for us, and she used to be one of our former board presidents. And she works for Florence Bank, who is also so kind to us and so involved in our program. We actually received a great community outreach check from them recently, over $3,000. It was very important and very special to us. Oh, we've got Thurk on the screen. Oh, that's so awesome. Thurk, you look awesome with your 5K. That's so great. And Ozzy's there with you. Great job. She does not like to run, by the way. She's an excellent jump roper. She is a competitive jump roper, but she does not like to run. So this is a big deal. All right. Next we have Team Sebago. The Hankowski family got out for their first 5K and a fun snack afterwards. They are participating in Maine, and they are dear friends of mine. Eva actually won one of our prizes today, so congratulations on that. Laura Reichman and Frida. Laura won the Laurel Kahn Award from our organization this year for being so fantastic for our organization. She paints these ornaments that she sells at the craft fair every year and gives us all of the proceeds for that, and she does that throughout the year. So thank you, Laura. She's also the director of the family outreach of Amherst, also a fellow CHG program, and a big BBS supporter. The Myers family got out together to complete their 5K. I love seeing the family get together. Yes. The Soho Quarant team got out to do the 5K separately and safely, but they did come together for a fun, socially distanced pick. Yes. All right. Next we have Tamara, who completed the 5K with a 6-week-old. Let's see. Am I still sharing?
No.
All right. So we may show that at the end, but Tamara is such a fantastic supporter of ours, as well as her daughter Cheyenne and Nana, and now Sierra as well. All right. Okay, let's do it.
So we got someone special.
Yes.
Who's live right now to announce some of the prizes. Dan Carey, can you hear me?
Not just yet.
State Rep Dan Carey.
Hey everybody, happy virtual Daffodil Run Day.
He's in.
Happy virtual Daffodil Run Day.
How are you guys? You guys are doing awesome. This is so much fun.
Oh, good. I'm so glad that you're here with us. Thank you so much for joining in. I have a couple of questions for you, Dan. How are you, first off, and how's your family doing during this time?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Everybody's adjusting to this unprecedented time. You know, I think everybody's just making the best of the situation the best they can. It's been great for me. You know, I'm working out of my home office here in East Hampton, but staying in touch with constituents, helping with unemployment issues, and watching the community come together and support each other, sometimes virtually, like we're doing today. So I really appreciate the work you guys are doing, keeping this going. It's a lot of fun.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And you are such a champion of youth mentoring, and we really appreciate all of the things that you have done for our program and other youth mentoring programs in the area. Can you tell us a little bit about your connection to our program and why you decided to run the Daffodil Run this year?
Absolutely. Well, I just know all the good work that you guys do. You know, even in the best of times, we all need somebody to lean on every once in a while, someone to talk to, someone whose hand's there for us. And especially now we're seeing that even more. And that's what Big Brothers and Big Sisters does so well. It's connect these young folks who need that positive impact in their lives with some amazing volunteers. Just the constant good work that you guys are doing, it makes my job easy to support that work and support it in any way that I can. I've actually run the Daffodil race once many years ago.
That's wonderful.
I was glad to get back to it this year. I was hoping to come visit everybody in Amherst, but we'll be back there next year, I'm sure.
All right. Well, let's get into some.
He's done talking. You got it.
All right. Let's get into some giveaways.
All right. Let's get into.
Functioning properly, but let's get into some giveaways. The very end of our giveaway program.
We are. It's time for the $100?
Yes.
All right. So up first, we have a $100 gift card to my favorite special occasion restaurant in the Valley, Homestead in Northampton. And they are doing takeaway right now. So if you're hearing this and you didn't know, and you want some amazing food from a local place, Homestead is doing some takeaway right now. You can order online.
Yes, and I think it's just Friday and Saturday. I'm pretty sure that it's just Friday and Saturday right now. But these giveaways, just so you know, are for the top finishers, and they are for the people who've finished in their 5K in less than 25 minutes and their 10K in less than 50 minutes. So, Rep Dan Carey, can you tell us who won the Homestead gift card?
Those are such amazing times. Congratulations to everybody going that fast. That's amazing. I've got Quinn Hampson as the winner now.
Quinn
Hampson.
Quinn Hampson. Congratulations, Quinn. All right, now we have another one. Is that correct? Yeah, I'm just checking, making sure we got this
we have
one
two
right.
more.
We got two more. So we have,
we have two more.
A photography session with 50 image gallery with Sarah K Photography. That's a $300 value. Dan, who do we got?
Sarah Goff.
Sarah Goff. Sarah Goff, you are our winner. The Sarah K Photography package. And finally, we have something for you serious runners. I mean, for anybody, but for you serious runners, this may be also good for you. A pair of AirPods. All right, Dan, who have you selected?
Winner is Elia Messignor.
Elia, congratulations!
Woo! Nice. That's so great. Thank you so much, State Rep Dan Carey.
Thank you, Dan.
Great. Thank you so much, State Rep Dan Carey, for coming out and supporting the virtual
Daffodil Run.
The first ever virtual Daffodil Run for Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Thank you guys. Keep up the good work. Great to see you. Stay healthy.
Take care, Dan.
You too. All right, we have our last round of giveaways. We have one more round.
One big round.
Big round. We actually have three prizes to give away. The first is going to be this quilt that is behind me. It is a t-shirt quilt that was done by one of our bigs, who is Natalie McNitus. She won our first giveaway, so I'm very happy that she won. So t-shirt quilt. Sarah Ostrom. Nice job, Sarah. All right. Next, we have a 1 hour massage to Rachel Hanna Massage. Rachel Hanna, you have been so generous.
So much massage. You're going to be sore after this.
So much massage. All right, we have James Merlin. Congratulations, James. All right.
This is,
Yes, the moment we have been waiting for.
One.
iPad giveaway. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it?
You should announce it really slowly. Really slowly. You should enunciate everything.
Brian Gallagher. You won the iPad, Brian. Oh, that's so cool. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of our winners of our giveaways, and congratulations to all of the participants. You've really done something special for yourselves and for our community and our organization. Thank you. All right. Can we do one more round of photos?
And we're queuing up photos right now.
Do we have any more comments?
Jennifer Abelard says, the quilt is a labor of love.
It is a labor of love. It is a labor of love. Thank you, Jennifer. All right, so next up we have Tamra, who completed the 5K with her 6-week-old in a carrier, a 3-year-old in and out of the stroller, and an 11-year-old running, walking, and doing gymnastics. Cheyenne was cartwheeling down the sidewalk in completion of her race. Tamara, you are an inspiration to us all. I have tried to put Clover on my back doing push-ups, and I will get there. So, all right, and next up we have Beth Jacob. So good to see you, Beth, from our 50-50 running team. Congratulations on completing that. Miss you so much in bar class. Craig, Sam, and Chris did a 5K together. Great job. Next up, we have Herb Gilmore, who you saw earlier in our live stream. Herb is a great big and supporter of BBBS. Patrick and Laura did their 5K together. Great picture. Love it. Team 50-50 checking on their social distance, completed the 5K. So this is Morgan Lentz, Jamie's wife.
So now that you know everything about me, you'll see my wife. She's the one who won the massage.
Yes.
All the way to the left.
And Fleur Barnes, who is just such a kind and generous spirit. And Diane Norman, also kind and generous. And Jamie's mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. I got my mom and my mother-in-law today.
Yes.
On here.
And your wife. Love it.
Who else haven't I?
All right. This last video is epic. So JP Reardon submitted his video completing the 5K with a finish line. Let's check it out. Let's see him run through it.
Yeah!
Congratulations, JP. That was epic. I love it. All right, that is it for us today. Thanks to all of our 60 sponsors, including presenting sponsor Leah Cars and flower sponsor Florence Bank, for welcoming us. And we couldn't have hosted this interview without you. And of course, to all of our interviewees, Jesse Cooley, Wilmore Webley, and Amari Haywood Gonzalez, Herb Gilmore, Ruth Harms, Bueno Bob Lowry, Claudia Pesmani, Brandy Perry, and State Rep Dan Carey.
A huge shout out and thank you to Kevin Kevin Murphy and Alec Eckel, who are behind the scenes right now helping us get everything together for this virtual day. We couldn't have done it without you, really. Huge shout out to you all. And I have to tell you to save the date for next year's race. It is Sunday, April 25th, 2021. So I am Jamie Coco from Empowered Social Media and 50/50 Fitness Nutrition, and we will see you in person next year to do this again.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm Katie Lipsmeyer, the Virtual Daffodil Run Event Director and Manager of Development and Marketing for CHG's Big Brothers Big Sisters of Hampshire County. We want to take a final moment to recognize this challenging time that we're all in. To everyone tuning in and our whole community, we wish you health and safety during this challenging time. And we wish it for you and your loved ones. It's been awesome. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for tuning in today and supporting youth mentoring. Have a great rest of your weekend, and thank you for sharing in this day, the virtual Daffodil Run for Big Brothers Big Sisters.